Wildfires rip through the West this time of year, altering our lands and forests. But today on At Your Leisure, we're looking at what happens after, how nature and people rebound from these devastating blazes. Hi, I'm Chad Booth.
And I'm Ria Rossi Booth. Follow us through this charred world as we discover surprising beauty and growth. We'll also climb aboard some rigs for a celebration you have to see to believe.
Then Zach Cipriano heads south to a world still so ancient, modern times have barely had an impact on the outdoors with AYL starting now.
Wildfire. There's nothing more chilling on a dry July afternoon than the sound of flames devouring a forest. Each year, hundreds of thousands of acres burn across the country, leaving behind black earth and charred mountainsides. But while fire destroys, it also brings new life in a strange dichotomy of purpose. 1 year ago, wildfire consumed much of the Dixie National Forest outside Bryan Head Ski Resort in Utah. The pillar of smoke climbed for miles into the sky. And now, 12 months later, the effects are still being felt, both positive and negative.
And that's why it's really important for us to be out here today to understand firsthand, emotionally, what the aftermath of a massive forest fire is really like.
Yeah.
Hi everybody, welcome to At Your Leisure today. I'm Chad Booth.
And I'm Ria Rossi Booth. And we're out here in Garfield County, and we're just kind of taking a look at that big Bryan Head fire that happened last year in 2017. It's been about a year since it happened. And we're actually just in this little area right outside Panguitch Lake. It's called Little Valleys Loop.
It's interesting to see how long it's going to take for this to completely rehabilitate, but it's also amazing to see how quickly it begins.
I seen it when it very first started. It just a little plum of smoke. That first day it got 85 acres. And the second day it got, I think, 100 and some acres. That night it went 18,000 acres. We had, I think, close to 2,300 firefighters. They bucketed a lot of water out of Panguitch Lake.
There was trees that actually, the few adult trees that were still alive, they exploded. You could hear those trees exploding it got so hot so quick, the moisture in them would just bust the tree open. But the reason the fire was able to do that, because pure, plain and simple, we have been mismanaging our forest. We should have been doing some mechanical treatments. We should have been doing thinning. We should have been doing logging.
But it's funny how the fire burned. It leaves a lot of pretty green, but there is some burn in it. And the new growth is coming back good.
Even within the fire, there'll be spots that there's still enough foliage that the game can live and hide, and thank God for that, because that probably saved a lot of elk's lives and deer's life and squirrels and chipmunk and everything else that we have.
That's like 2 or 3 inches of solid ash before you get to dirt. You know, there's one spot where we were riding not too far from here, and we came across purple wildflowers that just 1 or 2 of them had popped up in the nothingness of the dirt. And it was such a contrast to see this beautiful purple color appear in all of this gray devastation.
Well, I will say one thing this year, as dry as it is, and the driest winter we had, it's really educated people on being careful.
But with that said, we put more water in Panguitch Lake than we have for years. The fishing at Panguitch Lake is, in my lifetime, I really can't remember it being better. Bring your houseboat, bring your motorboat, bring your canoe, bring your raft. You don't have to have a motor. You can bring your float tube. You know, I love to fish on a float tube, and I'm telling you what, if you're a good fly fisherman, you're gonna have fun.
I just am so amazed at how quickly life springs back after a tragic fire, as long as the ground didn't get scorched. You know, just a few feet from here, there's an area where nothing has grown back. It's just gray dirt. You know, it's really actually so remarkable that you want to go out of your way to try to tour on open trails through a burn area just so you can see these different areas, because in just a period of a mile, we've gone through areas where it's scorched earth policy, literally, to a place where Mother Nature is fighting back and she's trying to get her foothold and stabilize the soil.
Yeah, I think everybody should see it.
Yeah, well, and
amazing.
you can, because
Yeah.
it's all open.
I know.
Well, right now we're going to transfer from this worldly to another worldly, at least another county, for a road less traveled series. Here's Zach.
So for anybody keeping score back home, this is the third time I've tried to ride Arch Canyon. The first time we ran out of daylight hours. The second time we got rained out. So if we don't make it this time, I am going to be just one hot mess. Inconsolable, really.
Arch Canyon, a scenic ride through the massive gorges just outside of Blanding, Utah, home to 3 famous arches, Cathedral, Angel, and Keystone. While this ride has been rather elusive to me, countless others have been able to enjoy these surroundings for centuries. Now I'm sure most of you are wondering, how do you get there?
It is in the bottom of Comb Ridge in Comb Wash. So it is the north side of the highway. So you turn at the north side of the highway and you come back in here a little ways. And right when you get to the river, where you can see the river going across the bottom of the wash, you take a left, and that road will take you back up in here. And I think this trail is about, give or take, 10 miles longer. So it is a pretty short drive that's not really too treacherous to get in here. There's a lot of slick rock on each side of the canyon. You can see a lot of monolithic structures. And if you know where to look, there's a lot of Indian ruins in here.
That could possibly be one of my favorite parts of recreating down in San Juan County. Every adventure seems to lead to ancient Puebloan ruins. It's incredible to think that as much access as we have to riding these areas, that this canyon literally used to be somebody's front yard.
Pro tip, if you're hiking around ruins, number 1, don't carve your name in it. Number 2, leave everything the way that you found it. Number 3, don't be an idiot.
But there's more to love on this ride than just the human history throughout the slick rock canyons.
Well, just look at it. I mean, it's every corner you turn, there's something different to see, and it's just so much fun. I love the dead trees. They're beautiful. They have character. They have a lot of character. Yep, they're cool.
In the wetter seasons, you can cross water probably 45 to 50 times. When it's dry like this, it's a little different. The trail changes, it evolves all the time because of the water runoffs that they have here.
During the summer, Arch Canyon can still be a fantastic ride, despite the heat. There's a really nice picnic area that's plenty shaded as well if the family wants to stop and rest. It also provides some on-the-ground view of some monoliths and arches. Bring yourself a lunch, get lost in the landscape around you. Oh, don't forget to bring plenty of water.
Oh, so good. I love not dying of dehydration.
And growing up, I kind of got attached to the geography. I love the scenery here. I love the trees. I love the atmosphere, and I love the small town connections that I have with the people here. You won't find better people anywhere you go.
The trail leading to Arch Canyon, and truthfully any of the rides that I've had the chance to go on in San Juan County, seem tailor-made to building relationships.
This is where we connect, and we can sit around and talk with each other, but we laugh. All we do is laugh. It's so much fun. Yeah, I love this.
Because it's unlike anything else they've ever been. We had some people out here from Milwaukee, and they'd never seen nothing like this before. And so if you're from a part of the country that doesn't offer this kind of scenery and beauty, it's really something to behold your first time here.
Clearly, there is something deeply special, even spiritual about this place. I mean, there's a reason the ancient Anasazi people decided to build their homes here, and why we're attracted to the Red Rock Desert today. That reason can be hard to describe in words. It can be hard to put your finger on. But when you drive to the lookout over Arch Canyon on Texas Flat, you feel it. And you know it.
We did it, guys. Third time is the charm. Right over there, Arch Canyon. This was a beautiful ride, had a lot of fun. Really want to thank Four Corners Adventures for taking me out here. If you want to go on the same ride, you can go to the website or give them a call, and I'm sure they'd love to book you on a tour. Well, I'm Zach Cipriano. More at your leisure after the break.
The The Utah Farm Bureau began as a collection of farmers supporting each other to raise the food we enjoy. Today, Farm Bureau membership encompasses everyone, whether ranchers, growers, or just everyday folks like you and me. Members enjoy discounts on items like vehicles and ATVs, or insurance that's very affordable. You don't have to be a farmer to join, and dues are small, but together we make a big difference in keeping our food supply local and abundant. Join Utah Farm Bureau.
It's time to experience the world from a new angle at the Paiute ATV Jamboree in Marysville, Utah, August 8th through the 11th. At over 2,000 miles long, you can ride the most extensive off-road trail on Earth with some of the best guides anywhere. Register now and join us for the rides, a poker run, our opening ceremony at the Butch Cassidy Cabin, live entertainment, and delicious Western cuisine that'll make your mouth water. August 8th through the 11th in Marysville, Utah. Join us for the Paiute ATV Jamboree. Register now at PaiuteJam.com.
Welcome back to At Your Leisure. I'm Reagan Ledbetter, and we are doing some outdoor cooking. I'm with Ryan, and he is from Camp Chef, and we have the coolest smoker. I mean, this is on my list for something I want.
This is the Camp Chef Pellet Grill. It's so fun to use, and it's so easy to use. You'll see how easy it is with this chicken.
So are we making a whole chicken today?
This is a whole chicken. I just went to the grocery store earlier today. Just buy the whole chicken. They have it in your meat department. We're gonna season it up a little bit and throw it on. This one actually came pre-seasoned with a lemon pepper, but we're gonna add a little bit more salt and pepper.
Oh, right.
So go ahead and do that on the breast side, and we'll flip it over to the other side.
Salt?
There's so many options here too. If you want to do like a mesquite, a barbecue chicken, Mediterranean style chicken, a lot of different options here.
I love it. And then you could maybe put a couple different seasonings and then throw it on the grill and have two different chickens.
Season it how you like.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's ready for the grill, so.
All right, so Ryan.
So we have this grill, it's preheated. I'm gonna set it on here, breast side up. And that way it'll stay juicy, it'll get all the smoky flavor that we're looking for.
And do I put anything on the grill before, or?
No, everything's good to go. What you do want to do is fill it with the pellets of your flavors. So here I have apple pellets is what I'm using today.
So there are different pellets. You have different flavors that you could mix together.
We have so many different pellets that you can use. Apple, alder, hickory, a mesquite would also be good. But one of my favorite things is our herb pellets. So we have a Mediterranean herb pellet and also a sage pellet. So then we can mix those in with these apple pellets and it just infuses the meat with that flavor.
I love that you customize whatever you want. And if you do pork or beef, whatever flavors that you love, that's what you put in there.
And now that the chicken is in, I'm gonna put it in the temperature probe. So we're just gonna watch this, and when it hits 160 degrees, we know that the chicken's gonna be done.
Okay, what's our grill temperature right now?
So our grill temperature is at 300.
Okay.
And I'm watching it with the temperature probe. As soon as that meat hits 160 degrees, we know it's done, we'll pull it off. It'll be nice and juicy.
Oh, I can't wait. All right, this baby is done. It's been 45 minutes, and we're gonna check it and see what it looks like, and it hopefully is ready, right?
I think it's ready, 161 degrees. So that's kind of what you base it off. As soon as it hits 160 degrees, you know it's done. Let's throw it on the cutting board and chop this thing up.
There we go. Oh, that looks so good.
Oh yeah, let's cut off some of this here.
I love
and
the dark meat too.
You can just break these legs right off.
Oh, and just gnaw on them. That is so tender.
Good, huh? You can taste the applewood.
So good.
You can taste the lemon pepper seasoning.
You need to go to the website just because there's so many cool things that you guys have to make your summer experience, and winter, really, but so great.
You'll be doing this year round.
I will. I will. This is one of the best chickens I've ever had. Ryan, thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Go get one of these. Make it his way. You're kind of a pro. We'll be right back.
3,000 fence posts, 900 acres, 48 bales, all before lunch, which we caught last Saturday. We earn our scars, we wear our work ethic, we work until the work's done.
The Can-Am Ready to Ride sales event is on now. Visit your local dealer for details.
There's a little place on a Utah map where I was raised, where my heart's at, where the sagebrush grows wild and high, and the stars come out at night. Oh, there ain't nothing like being raised in the basin with a Ute reservation, skiing starvation, that Duchesne County life.
Even when it's built temporary, look how solid it still is.
I know.
Hi everybody, welcome back to At Your Leisure. We are down here near Panguitch Lake in the aftermath of the fire. You know, you got to think about something, Ria. You know, the trees burn, the animals burn, and we think how tragic that is, but you do stand the risk of losing history like this movie set, which was spared because they did a controlled burn to protect the area from fire, and it worked.
I know. What was that, like 4 years ago or something they did that?
Yep,
yeah,
yep.
It's cool. And there is plenty of history out here, and the trails are open, so let's go find out a little bit more about it.
You know, we have been out here riding these amazing trails and little valleys, and you just got to come and see them. The fire has gone through here, but it's still beautiful. It's so fun to see all the trees that are coming up, all the vegetation that's coming up. We're trying to really get the word out. We have a great rally in August that we take people out on trails. It's amazing, and we're really trying to start promoting the trails. You can go east into the Red Rocks. You can come to the west up here in Little Valleys in these green, lush meadows. It's amazing. You just have to come and see it.
The Bryce ATV Rally this year is August 21st through the 25th. We have 17 different trails. We take people out on rides during the rally. On Saturday night, I'm giving away a Polaris ATV. Must be present to win. We have limited ours to a max of 400 people so that we can make it more of a family event.
We have dinners, we have breakfasts. We have a really fun time. They can register on the website, the Bryce ATV Rally website, and come and have fun.
I mean, these are our lands, they're public lands. We need to go out and enjoy them.
We have an historic downtown Main Street. We have numerous events through the summer months to bring people here. You know, I'd love to know that secret to get people here, because once they come, they're amazed and they come back. They need to just take that stop the first time and spend some time and see what we have.
And remember that Bryce ATV Rally, it's the last weekend in August. If you want to check it out, go to brycerally.org.
On to our next story right now, brought to you each week by Rocky Mountain ATV MC. You know, that's the place where you get the great accessories for your ATV, your off-road vehicles.
I'm Reese Stein, at your leisure, at Fremont Indian State Park in Sevier County, where the ghosts of 1,000 years ago still haunt this dramatic canyon. The handwriting on the wall says it all. Native cultures have been passing through this canyon for at least 9,000 years.
The people who left the biggest mark here that are the earliest Utahns would be those Fremont Indians, and they lived in Utah from about 300 AD to about 1300 AD, and towards the end of that period is when they had a very large village here on Five Finger Ridge.
Crews digging into this hill for fill for Interstate 70 unearthed the largest known Fremont village in the world. From the more than 100 living and storage rooms, archaeologists salvaged a treasure trove of artifacts now on display in the Park Museum. Along with them, a better understanding of the lifestyle of these earliest Utahns, how they lived in beamed pit houses, dug into the ground and insulated against the summer heat and winter chill, and how they stored corn, beans, and squash from their gardens, along with foraged native plants in secure granaries safe from invading critters. Next to the museum, a short paved path takes us to an art gallery hundreds of years old. How many of the 61 panels of hunting scenes, wildlife images, and geometric symbols can you find? In the spring, the cactus adds a vibrant exclamation point. Down canyon, a short walk ends at the ancient Cave of 100 Hands, with 31 painted handprints protected from vandals by an iron gate. While high on a cliff overlooking the park, the 10-foot-long by 4-foot-high Indian blanket painted in recent times by Paiutes. Fremont State Park has 2 campgrounds, including this beautiful primitive forest camp up a secluded side canyon.
They're large, they're relatively isolated, well kept and clean and respected.
And a modern full facility campground with running water, power, and showers. The park is a base to hit the popular Paiute ATV Trail, which runs for hundreds of miles through the Pavant, Tusher, and Monroe Mountains. Each year, Fremont State Park hosts an atlatl competition. A what?
Wow! I like an extension of your arm, so when you throw it, you want to just drop your wrist and use the stick. See, like that. So use the stick.
Atlatl is an Aztec word for spear thrower. A handle connected to the end of a long arrow is flung at the target. The handle increases the force applied to the arrow many-fold.
With the atlatl and the power behind it, you could throw and actually pierce into a woolly mammoth's hide, where it would bring it down.
This competition features a series of life-sized animal targets along a trail up a narrow gully.
We love the sport, and so we encourage anybody we know to come and participate because it's a lot of fun.
Good family activity for all of
it. It is. Young, old, anybody can do this.
Yeah.
Just takes a little practice, and you have a good time and see beautiful scenery besides.
Atlatls were used by early cultures worldwide to hunt big game.
The Ice Age times, the people were using atlatls to throw at the woolly mammoths. The Aztecs used them against the conquistadors when they came to South America.
The atlatl was ultimately replaced by the bow and arrow, but survives in modern times through the World Atlatl Association. Half a dozen colleges from Grinnell in Iowa to the University of Vermont actually field competitive atlatl teams.
Number one, it's just a fun activity to do. Anybody can do it, and it's really cool activity because it's so unusual.
Fremont Indian State Park is a unique blend of fun, scenery, and early Utah history.
It's just a great experience to come down to an area that people used to live and learn about them.
The park is 21 miles south of Ridgefield along Interstate 70. Reese Stein at your leisure at Fremont Indian State Park.
It's called City of Rocks. It's one of the premier rock climbing, rappelling, and bouldering places in the entire world. The only problem is when you get here, the campgrounds don't have a lot of amenities. So when you're hot and when you're dusty and when you're hungry, you don't have a way to solve that problem easily. A Ray City RV can solve that problem for you. Come back to a nice warm shower and a home-cooked meal in a Ray City RV from Ray City. Ray City RV, serving Utah since 1946.
Meet the new leader in off-road utility, the completely reinvented Ranger XP1000. It's got the most power, the largest towing capacity, the highest ground clearance, and the best comfort and storage. Introducing the all-new Polaris Ranger XP1000, the hardest working, smoothest riding Ranger ever built.
Welcome back to At Your Leisure, everybody. We are off the trail and we are in Panguitch.
Yeah, now that's a good thing about Panguitch. Any summer weekend, they've got an activity here. I mean, they got a quilt show, they've got the ATV rally, they've got a balloon festival, and they got
a truck show.
No. They got a truck show.
My family, I've been raised with trucks, and that's how our income is. And we want trucks to be known as they're fun, but they also bring in money and they support lots of families like mine. We have a light show on Main Street, and we block off Main Street and have a light show to show them that they have lights and show them off, honk their horns. And then we do a little parade, and then we bring them back to the yard, and then all day we just show them off, let people see inside of them to see what trucks are all about.
Oh yeah, nice.
That's the throaty sound of a Cummins.
Oh my gosh, look at this cab. You could fit like 20 people in here, Stephen.
Click shift, shift click.
She like drives this thing for fun. This is total 80s. You need a little disco ball in here. Oh my gosh, this is so cozy, and I'm claustrophobic. Don't shut the door. This is, no!
Also, when you're shopping, this is where you put your groceries.
Trucks have always been my go-to. My dad and grandpa, my dad only had one of me, and he's like, there's a reason.
Breaker 19, big buddy, I can't wait for the parade, but you just keep your ears on. We'll be right back after a look at next week's show.
What happens when you go in search of the top 10 RV destinations in Utah? Well, we're finding out next week as Chad and Ria go from one end of the state to the other in an epic quest to find the best camping spots for your family. Then Reese Stein takes us to Alaska for a look at glaciers and the final frontier. Finally, Zach pushes over a bunch of trees. It'll all make sense next week on AYL.
Well, we're gonna have to end the day, unfortunately. It's just been wonderful. I mean, we actually saw the devastation of the fire, but we also saw the beauty of Mother Nature recovering, and it was gorgeous. The trails are open.
True, and we got to see the working man's at his best with his great truck display.
Oh my gosh, what fun this has been.
As a matter of fact, they're just getting ready to take these on parade down Main Street. It'll be like Las Vegas on wheels. And I think before they start, we've got just enough time to take a look at some upcoming events.
And our sticker winner.
The big event coming up is the Paiute Trail Jamboree, August 8th through the 11th in Marysville. This is so much fun. It's a great event, and you'll want to register now at PaiuteJam.com. Now, if you've never explored the Paiute Trail, this is the perfect excuse. Now, our AYL sticker winner, we caught this last week in Hanksville. License number 735YRE.
Congratulations! I use my Camp Chef all the time. You are going to love your new Camp Chef stove. Call us right away, 801-947-8888 to claim your prize.
That's right. So we got to close the show, but remember, there's adventure around every corner.
So just make sure you get out and create your own adventure at your leisure. Now, Ria, we got to get out of the way. We're going to get run over. Oh, they're coming.
Bryce Rally ATV. That is the. What the heck was that? BryceRally.org.
Hold on to that stick there. It's a little dangerous.
Because I want to.